Tracy Willie checking in. Check. I don't know why I ain't that. Welcome back to another video on Tracy and Sierra. I'm Tracy.
I'm Sierra.
And we back with another video.
Keep it real with you. Keep it real with you.
Look, man, on this video, we are finally reacting to the full Animal movie. Highly requested, highly anticipated video, and we are excited to get this going.
I've been waiting to react to this movie. Yeah, let's do it.
So the movie was 3 hours long, so we took notes because we want to avoid copyright. We respect everybody's craft, and we're pretty new to the reacting scene, so we're still learning a lot. But what we did was we took notes on our phone after watching the movie, and I posted some clips of the parts that we're talking about, but we promise to go in order so you guys can follow along.
Yep.
Let's get it.
So at first, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did not understand the story. Like, I didn't understand, like, what he meant. Like, when he was explaining about the monkey and the princess, it seemed like he was telling a story about him and his dad. That's pretty much what I was kind of thinking about.
I didn't even know that was him until we, like, watched it back. Like, we had to, like, we didn't watch the movie a few times. We only watched it once, but we just had to keep going back to, like, watch a part again just to kind of get it. Yeah. But I didn't know that was him all grown up at the beginning of the movie. Like, you got to watch it to really get what we saying, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty dope, actually. I like how they started it out like that.
But yeah, I mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Oh, so you didn't really get it, per se?
Yeah, that's all it was. Like, I didn't, in the beginning, I was a little lost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Me too. I said the monkey story was interesting. He said the monkey mimicking everything. He gave him the real sword and took the fake one. And then he acted like he stabbed himself and then grabbed the real one. So it's just like, he's trying to tell us something very important. And we didn't get it at the very beginning, you know. But what I'm taking from it is sort of like play your cards right. Like, know how to not necessarily fake it till you make it. But if you're in that type of game and type of industry, living that type of lifestyle, then you got to know how to be patient, per se, and, you know, wait your turn. That's what I'm getting from it, just patience and wait your turn. Now
I'm getting, like, I feel like you're right about that.
Hey, man, we're going to see. They're going to let us know, because y'all always let us know. So let us know. So that's what I got at the very beginning. And then I also have that, at first I didn't think anything of the kid running, like when he was in class and he was going through that. You know, they asked him what an animal is, and he was so easy to break that down. And then his sister, I believe, came in the room and said it's his dad's birthday. Yeah. And he started running out. And then that song came on, the song that played throughout the whole movie.
The whole movie. The whole entire movie.
It's a really good song, though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he just started running, and I was just curious about it at the beginning, but then we finally realized he really loved his dad.
Yeah. I said he was running because he wanted to hurry and make it home to his dad for his dad's birthday, because he didn't want him to be upset, and he wanted to spend time with his dad, basically. And his dad is always busy and always away, so he didn't care to, like, miss class because he just wanted to be, like, around his dad so much, bad, because, like, you know, he felt like his dad, he looked up to his dad. Yeah.
And his dad is busy running a steel company, and they're one of the richest families in their country.
Yeah.
And that's just, like, me and Bebe related to that moment. Not the rich part. Like, we're rich in spirit, but we don't come from, like, a rich background, per se. But more from the part where it's, like, how much you love your parents or you love your dad. Like, as a guy, I do love my dad a lot, no matter what we went through or whatever the case is. Like, I love him unconditionally. So if my dad was busy like his dad and it was his birthday, you know, I wanted to spend time with him, too. So, like, it really hit us, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we felt for him.
The movie, I will say this really quick, it's very relatable.
Like, I don't even think we hyping up this movie enough.
Yeah,
like, I think
we
being
good.
Chill about it, but like
it's good. I've never seen a movie like this before.
Neither have I.
Ever. Like, and we watched it with subtitles, you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we really got to experience what, like, they were talking about and everything. It was like they were speaking in their language, but they were also speaking English. So it was bits. Yeah, like when they were talking. So it was actually it was pretty easy to grasp what they were saying.
For real, like, if you can read body language and stuff like that, you'll get it. But I plan to watch it again. Yeah. And this time, like, because we had to read the subtitles a lot, hit pause here and there, go back a few times. So it took us even more than 3 hours to watch the 3-hour movie. Yeah. So we had to keep watching it back a few times. But I want to watch it again this time, like, not pausing or anything, just let it flow, you know, not try to be so critical, because we're going to already be done reacting to it. But we're getting too deep now. Yeah. All right, let's get back to where we started, man.
Okay, so you can tell that he always wanted that father and son bond.
Right.
Pretty much.
And I like that song a lot. The I literally wrote that down. I like this song a lot too. So let's see. The kid defined what animal is. He also got punished for running the class this time. Growing up, I used to get hit in the. Oh no, that was something for me. So I can relate to that moment or whatever. Because remember the teacher was spanking him or something like that. Like people in the islands growing up in elementary school. Like I grew up in the islands, and if you didn't turn in your homework, if you did something bad in class, the teacher will bring you up. And every teacher had a customized ruler. Like they can customize it however they want. Put as many, tape it up, whatever, and like put your hand out and literally spank you. So in the movie when he was getting spanked, like I related to that moment, you know. But yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy.
I told him if that was me.
Man, bro, it's heavy. But okay, let's get it. So then the dad said he would make it up. He wasn't spending time with his son. Found a letter from his son, and his son said in the next life he wants to be the dad. Yeah, this was a powerful message right here. Right? Powerful message. So I have the dad said he would make it up. He wasn't spending time with his son. He found a letter from his son, and his son said in the next life he wants to be the dad, so his dad can see how much he loved him and he can learn from it. And then he said in the life after that time they will switch again. Then you can express your love in your own unique way. Stating that's all he wanted. That will be enough. So amazing, dude. That was powerful.
That letter literally almost made me cry, you guys.
I know,
for real. It was really heartfelt, and I know a lot of people can relate to stuff like that. You know, like parents not being around, or just one of the parents not being around. So yeah, and I felt like the dad was starting to feel sorry.
Right.
Like when he was like reading the letter, I felt like he was just like, oh my gosh, like
for a little bit, because
for a little bit, because then you know throughout the movie it was different, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, and we're pretty new parents still, you know. So we getting adjusted to it, and we do our best to spend time with our kids, and like, because that movie can teach you some stuff, bro. But,
for sure.
Anyway, moving forward, I have said he can but him a bag every day. Said something about his dad. So for this part, I have here. He grew up, went to a party. His friend is getting married in 2 days, and he invited that same friend to his dad's 60th birthday party. So this is the homie he go back with, and pretty much VJ, which is the main character, he was in love with his best friend's sister back in school when they were younger, and now VJ grew up and he's back in India, or are they in America now?
India.
Okay, so yeah, VJ came to America. Well, this is probably before he left India. Yeah, this is before he left India. Yeah, because he didn't have a girlfriend. So he went to America with his wife.
Yeah. So, you got that, yeah.
So VJ was in India. He just grew up, and he seen his ex-best friend, got invited to the wedding, and his sister is getting married. Was it the sister getting married or his best friend?
Somebody was getting married.
Somebody was getting married at the wedding.
Oh, it was Gatanji.
For real, with the dude?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so
she was getting married, and then he was starting to play a song with like a crowd, and then she came in, and then she started calling him brother, and then he didn't take that too lightly. He was like, no, I'm not your bro. You know who I am.
You put the riz on her.
No, for real. And then like another powerful moment was when he was holding her foot, and he was like explaining about the lion, I think.
Oh yeah.
Or no, like about the alpha
males, and you know.
Like alpha males and stuff like that.
Facts.
A lot of people still like believe in stuff like that today, and I think that it's still powerful. But yeah, so I thought that was really like dope how he described that to her, like in that part, basically.
Yeah, it was dope, man. Like he
was
just
really
letting her know. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Look, man, do you want an alpha male or do you want a little a hyena? You know what I'm saying? Which one do you want? You want the lion or the hyena? And she was like, I want the lion. You know what I'm saying? You already know he bagged that one time. Like, she ended up leaving him.
I'm dead.
She ended up leaving the dude she was supposedly about to get married with. They put up on the fam, bam. The fam was like, what are y'all doing together? You feel me? Like, they wasn't having it. But do you think they care? They started kissing, bro, and he ruined her life after that. All right, we go too fast.
So this part here, he changed up his look, and honestly, guys, I feel like he changed up his look for the girl.
For Gatanji?
Yes, because he was like, Papa.
Stop.
He's like, I cut my hair or something like that. And that was his dad's birthday present. Everybody bought the dad like expensive gifts and stuff like that, but he was like, this is your birthday present.
A haircut.
Oh my god! His sisters was like hella mad. They were like, a haircut?
For real.
I thought that part was actually kind of funny.
But what does that part say? It's just how much he loves his dad.
How much he loves his dad.
He just do anything for his dad's approval. Like, look, Dad, I cut my hair for your birthday.
Gosh.
Like, bro, what are you?
I look like a businessman, you know?
Yeah.
Because he was really. I feel like at one point he wanted that in the movie, but I'm getting a little too far. So.
All right, y'all. So that's what was going on during that time. You know what I'm saying? Talking about a haircut. So I think this is the dad's 60th,
60th, I think. Yeah, 60th birthday.
Yeah, 60th birthday. It was his dad's birthday party, right? Most likely his 60th birthday party, I believe it. So they were taking a family picture. These are my notes and then I'll elaborate. Family picture, always disagreeing. Seems like the outcast of the family still loves his dad. Came in the room and everyone was irritated with him already. He's just a real upfront person, just like me and Sierra. Call it how we see it, and is a great person. Dude really hit his sister, Brad. So
oh my goodness.
This is the part when they was like in the little area in the yard, in the little gazebo type of thing, and the dude, they're grown up now, and his sister is there with her boyfriend, and the dude is telling him, like, you know, giving him business tips, and he's like, bro, who is you to tell me like, how to run a business, first of all, you know? And then at one point, like, his girl tried to break them up from being so loud because it's his dad's birthday, you know what I'm saying? So it's important people there, and bruh, the dude said to the girl, like, his sister, like, really moved her face, you feel me?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah,
I ain't really got much else to say about that. That was crazy.
Yeah. I honestly thought that VJ was gonna like do something, and it was so crazy how the dad told him to apologize.
Oh man,
that part too had me like upset because I was like, first of all,
you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
like he was like, you don't even want to hear my side of the story. Like, you gonna just tell me to apologize to him? Right, we'll get there though.
We'll get there, y'all. Okay, and then there's like this one part where like. I think this was the part when he went to go and apologize to the son-in-law. I said, this scene made me feel like VJ was rebellious towards the dad because the son-in-law started calling him Papa, and he didn't like that. He was asking the sister, like, what the heck? Why is he calling him Papa? Like, what the heck is going on, you know? And it was literally before he apologized because he heard, like, was overhearing their conversation, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's gonna get bad. Yeah. This ain't looking too good for the son-in-law, you know? But I kept telling Tracy, I feel like in this movie, VJ was just rebellious, but like he was like in and out. Like he wanted to hate his dad, but he loves his dad. But he loves his dad a lot more than he hated his dad. For real though. Yeah. He's mad at his dad for what his dad did, but he's just so loyal and loves his dad so much that he forgives him for everything easily. Mm-hmm. Like they had on that note, they did a flashback to a part where they were in college and him and his sister were in college and a dude hit his sister and his sister came and told him, and then he went up in there and he literally was like, yo, who hit my sister? He stopped the class and everything and nobody wanted to speak, so he left, grabbed the AK and then he shot up the ground like cold, like a hard scene, like crazy scene. Yo, I've never seen I've never seen somebody, like a child, come into a school like that and just shoot the ground like crazy like that. I've never. Yeah, that was wild. And the dude was like, I'm sorry. Like he really confessed quick at that point because he knew the brother was not playing no more. Mm-hmm. I just had to say because I was not expecting him to do that. Were you? I thought he was gonna like maybe go get a bat or I don't know. I didn't think a gun. And then when the dad started slapping him up like that, I was like, see, that's what I'm saying. So I have a question for you. Do you think that the dad had the right to slap him up like that? That's a hard thing to answer because it's like as a dad, you do want to protect your son and let him know like that was the wrong thing to do. Like, I love you so much that I'm gonna discipline you by beating you and letting you know that was completely wrong. So I see where his dad is coming from, but I mean, they both had their own rights, you know, like, But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think the dad should have did that though, because I'm telling you, like, that's probably what made him like be more crazy, right? You know.
Because all he wanted was a conversation with his dad.
Like he could have had a simple conversation with the dad, but the dad was like, "No, you're gonna stop that today."
His dad was just taking out his anger from his business on his son that loves him so much. And like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it was right. Like I think that he should have just had a conversation with his son. You know, like
all it takes is a conversation with your child. That's how I feel. I know it's just a movie. We're getting a little deep right now, but
I mean, VJ shot up a college, y'all. We talking who's right and who's wrong? The person who shot up the college, or the dad for slapping the son up who shot up the college? So it's like VJ's not wrong because he's mad and expressing his anger by protecting his sister, and which his dad can't protect because his dad not there. Yeah. And you got the dad who's slapping up his son because he's like, bruh, you can get banned from the school, you know, it's whatever. But we don't spend too much time here, y'all. Get the gist of that part. It was just a crazy part.
For real.
And it was honestly a flashback. It wasn't even really part of the movie. It was like a flashback within the timeline. So, and then he woke up getting slapped by his dad, and that's when he went on to like tell his dad like, I'm protecting the family, you're not around, da-da-da-da-da. And the dad couldn't really say nothing because the son was right. You know?
All right, so this scene, you guys, oh my gosh. This is my favorite part of the movie. Literally, like my favorite part of the movie was when they were in the plane and that music was playing. I actually like that song, by the way. If you guys know the name of the person of that song, please comment down below. But when they were in the plane and like they were making love and then they got married, him and the girl that we talked about previously ended up getting married. And yeah, she basically cut off her dude and came for VJ. Yeah. And the family was not happy about that.
At all.
It was like, this is your sister. And they was like, no, we are in love.
For real.
And that was fast.
Excuse me, yeah. They got married, kids, all the above, bro. But he really liked her though, you could tell, you know. Yeah. That's that like childhood sweetheart thing, you know. But yeah.
And another part that I really liked is when they started kissing in front of the family, and the family was like, ew, oh my god, I can't believe you guys. And they just didn't care.
Man, bro. That was a wholesome part right there. Like, they chose their love over what he or she got to say, you feel me? And that's just powerful. For real. And then fast forward a little bit, he ended up, that dude, the son-in-law, his sister's husband, the one that touched his sister's face.
Yeah. So they showed him killing him, but then see, I have to say this real quick too. So this is another thing that I realized about this type of movie is like they will show like fast forward what's gonna happen, and then they will like go back to the past, and they will show like what led up to that happening, which I thought was really dope too in the movie. Like the directors really knew what they were doing with that.
Yeah, like there will be like foreshadowing stuff. Like they'll show a part of when he was older, when he was younger. So the timeline kind of bounces back and forth. Like, and as your first time watching it, you're going to be very confused because you don't know what's going on. But it kind of makes you want to watch it again, and then it kind of makes you want to be like, wait, putting things together. So some people like her, she really likes that. She thinks it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Me, I respect it, but it makes me confused. And I get mad, but it's great because it makes you want to go back and watch it. So job well done.
Yeah, because it showed him killing the son-in-law. Yeah, and then Tracy and I was like, oh wait, oh my gosh, like he's literally choking him in front of everybody. Yeah. And then it started showing like what led up to him killing the son-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. And
then they didn't show them killing him again. Like, it just skips over that part. Like, it's so crazy. Like, if y'all following what we saying, and for those of you who have watched this, y'all let them know in the comments down below, bro. Because y'all know what we talking about. You feel me? But for the person who ain't watched the movie, you gotta watch it to know what we talking about, bro. Because it's hard to explain if you don't, bro.
And then there was like a scene also where he already, like, after they showed the killing of the son-in-law, they were showing what led up to it, and in that part he was talking about how he knew that the son-in-law had something to do with it. Yeah. Like even before he found out any information, he was already just like, ugh, you know.
He had hugged his sister, and I forgot what he had told her. But
after they heard the thing, what was it? They were listening to a phone call.
Oh yeah, and they could tell that these guys were doing like an inside job, that they were in on something. I forgot exactly what it was, but they found out that one, either they played the dad, or two, like they were trying to plot on the dad or something. And then he went up to his sister. He hugged her really tight. Bro, that movie, like, they don't even need to say words. They just do something and you just know what they saying. You know, like, it's cold, red. But I'm getting off topic. He came back some years later, asked for some help for his childhood friend, said that he don't want it. In this part, he came back to America because his dad had gotten shot. You know, his dad got shot, and they don't know who plotted on his dad. So he came back. He had went to America for some time, and they don't really show that part in the movie. Mm-hmm. But he went to America. You know, he had kids, and came back to India when his dad got shot. So he went to his childhood friends and he asked for an army, like y'all. I know I ain't been here for a minute, but y'all, this is what's going on with my dad, and I need y'all help. And he formed a squad, and it was ready to ride.
Yep, they were definitely riding for him, y'all.
Yeah, bro. Like, and they rode to the end.
Yeah, for sure. This other part where, well, first of all, VJ ended up doing, like, cloning his dad, basically. Now, that's what I'm telling you guys. I've never watched a movie like this, like, detailed like that. Like, that, I thought that was literally crazy.
Yeah, he went all out.
For real. Like, he literally cloned his dad. And the clone was in the car with, like, somebody. And then this dude just pops up out of nowhere with this big gun.
He dropped from the freeway thing. Like, so VJ had brought a double for his dad because they were trying to kill his dad. He was like, they shot you, they not done. And sure enough, like, the double was driving and he was in the car with somebody else, but the double driving and somebody in the passenger. And then these dudes, like, they were about to drive under, like, a bridge, and these, like, masked men came with ropes, like assassins, like, and just jumped on the car, and they pulled the glass out and shot up the double. He was like, sir, I'm not him, I'm not the real one.
Like, he was gonna say it, but the guy didn't give him time. Looked him up.
And then they found out that the double died, and then it was like, you see, like, trying to tell you, bro, they trying to kill you, bro. Like, so, yeah. But this dude, we didn't know where he really came from. And if it did say it, we missed it. And that's why we need to watch it again. But the dude who lit up the double, we ain't really seen him before. So we didn't really know where he came from.
Like, he literally just came out of, like, nowhere.
Man,
oh, man.
Okay, yeah.
We are at that scene, y'all, with that gun.
Yeah,
because let me...
It was like...
That was wild. And, you know, at first I was like, why is this friend just standing there singing a song while he over here just slicing people up? I was like, what is going on? But this is what I have to say. The action scenes in the movie are lethal and very detailed. And that whole scene of the shooting, like from beginning to end, was...
Right. I'd say you...
And then when he brought up that gun...
Yeah, the last
scene, all those people like that.
Right, and then the dude who killed the double, he ended up coming in there and he's shooting the big gun. So the dude lays down and acts dead, and then he shoots VJ, the main character, and then he runs out of bullets, bro.
Then here comes his homies.
Yeah, bro. Lead him up. But yeah, VJ, we thought VJ was dead though.
No, for real. When he like passed out like that and he went into a coma, I was like, oh my god. After all that though. Yeah.
Like, I would say it's like hundreds of
literally,
dudes,
like he was standing there after he had killed like a few of them, or actually I think 100. I don't know. It was a lot.
A lot of them.
And then all of a sudden his squad was like, there's 200 men coming from the back. And then VJ was like, let's go.
Yeah,
like,
he was ready.
He didn't say it in the movie, obviously, but he was just like, he was ready.
He said that. You sounded like he said that. She said, let's go. Oh, gosh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
But yeah, that scene definitely deserved, like, an award in itself. Like, that was... If you don't watch the whole movie, just watch that scene and you get to go, like...
And there was also... there was also another part where the enemies were actually scared of VJ.
Man, bro.
Like, how are you one man and, like, 200 people are backing up from you? That part was crazy too.
Yeah, bro.
Facts. Okay, so now he's in a coma after dealing with all that stress and all that other stuff because he wanted to be a one-man show.
Scarface out there, bro. Just like that.
And if you guys don't know about Scarface, you guys should watch that movie too. Yeah. We're gonna give you guys a recommendation since you guys give all the recommendations to us.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Scarface you should look it up because it's very similar, but just not with the father-son.
Yeah, it's just
thing.
Drugs involved. And,
and like mafia.
Yeah, absolutely.
But not the gun that Joe had.
Yeah, no. They get different guns, baby guns compared to that big gun that was an animal.
For real. But yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, like, what was that statement he had said when he was in the hospital?
He said, he told his sister that he killed her man. He finally admitted it to her, like, I'm the one who killed him, you know? And then he said, he is not afraid to die. He said he is not afraid to die because his determination will transcend his moral existence. Again, his determination will transcend his moral existence.
That's such a powerful statement. He's
saying that his determination will outlive his physical body. Like, his like this existence right here. So you gonna hear about his determination. It's gonna impact the planet, impact the universe for centuries. So I can't fold, I can't tuck my tail. I gotta do what I gotta do. I already made my mind up. You know what I'm saying? So VJ was with it. He was a little cuckoo and crazy, but he was with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely was.
And we just keep looking down at our notes. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's forward. I think we were both trying to say something at the same time. Okay, and so there was this other scene where he wanted his wife, like his son first was like saying, "Dad, you're my hero," and then he looked at his wife and was like, "Tell me," you know, because he was going through that thing where he needed like a transplant.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a heart or something.
Due to that coma.
Yeah. And he felt like, because words are like super powerful. And that's what I feel like they were trying, like the message was in the movie. Like they were basically trying to say like words are so powerful, you know, like
he healed himself from being confident in his own words.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm good. I don't need this. Like, and everything was working in his favor. And he was still smoking cigarettes. And they were trying to tell him, bro, you need a heart. Like, you need this. And he was just like, it don't matter. Like, I'm gonna live. Like, I got it, you know? Yeah. And he outlived everything.
Wild.
Recovered fully.
Wild.
Except his hair, though. He never recovered from being able to hair, though.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Because he lost his hearing when he went in that coma.
Yeah.
But yeah. So another scene that we like, we're going to get to it. Alright, so now, bruh, Zoya or something her name was. I forgot her name, but this girl, put her right here on the screen. She came in the picture. This dude fell in love with the girl. Like, he had sex with her. He stopped smoking cigarettes for her after Gatanji was trying to get him to stop for the longest. Like, happy with her. And then he bought her a car. He had a hickey. And he was just like, what's the color of the hickey? Or she had a hickey, one or the other. And he was like, I want the car to be the color of the hickey. Got the car. Beautiful kisses, hugs, sunshine, rainbows. They was walking up to the car. Boom. The car blew up. We looking at her like, what's going on? You feel me?
Suspicious.
They get back to the telly. She started snitching. She said, this dude is out to get you, Like, bro, she just put herself.
But, like, before that, y'all, I want to mention this too, but okay.
Mention it.
So, like, before she started, like, telling on herself, they were hanging out a lot, like, staring at each other and kissing and having sex, all that, like he was saying. But then there was a part where he was like, I want to marry you. And then she was like, I don't think we should get married. I don't think you should marry someone like me. And then he was like, oh, like, why? And then she was basically saying, like, that she started, like, spilling the beans about everything, how she's, like, undercover for, like, trying to figure him out and all this other stuff. And then he told her, he was like, I knew you were this whole time. That is crazy.
You believe him, though? I mean, we have to because that's what the movie says.
No, honestly, I do.
But it's like...
because he's crazy.
Oh, man, that's crazy, though. He really played it amazingly, then.
Yeah.
Like, he really at war. Like, this dude is no joke, bro. Like, he really take things hella serious. Like,
yeah.
He spent days with the lady, you know what I'm saying? Like, away from his wife and family, like, and then came back and told her, it's just because I knew she was onto it, so I had to learn her. Bro, what? Like, how is your woman supposed to take that? Like,
for real?
Bro, all this for your dad? Like, you slept with another woman, built a whole nother life with her just to protect your dad? Like, bro, who am I? You know? That part blew my mind because I was just like, I don't know if he's being serious. Like, I don't know if he's telling her the truth or he's just saying that just to, like, make up an excuse for really liking her and not wanting to get played. You know, like,
I'm gonna be honest. I do feel like he was, but I feel like he really did like her. But then again, I kind of felt like he did know a little bit that she was like up to something.
Man, because it was just too perfect.
Yeah.
And he's smart, man. Like, how can I think that he didn't know? He knew, baby.
Yeah.
He knew.
I feel like he did. Comment down below if you guys think he knew too.
He knew.
For those of you who's watched the movie.
Hearing myself out loud, I'm like, bro, that man, based on everything else he set up, he knew that too. Bro. He was not playing. So now, like I said, he told his lady, he told Gatanji, you know, I've been sleeping with this woman. I found out this, I found out that. And she was just like in disbelief. Like, she's like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this part is hella emotional, bro, because like, she was so freaking hurt. Like,
oh my gosh.
She was just like, no, you didn't, you know?
You know, it was so heartfelt too, like in this scene when she was like, did you kiss her? Or did you do this? Like, everything that he was doing to her, like, he did to the other girl. So she was like, oh, did you use a condom? And automatically, in my mind, I was like, he must have got that girl pregnant, because how she's describing it and how, and he's saying yes to everything, like, that girl got pregnant. She had to, like, be pregnant, you know? Man. The way that he was being with her.
Right. It's the same way he was with his wife.
Yeah.
So, he ended up telling her tension got high. He ended up pulling a gun on his lady in the house. Now, they live in this big old mansion with his dad, because his dad, again, is rich, a rich family. He owns a steel company. So they all in this big old mansion, and this dude pointed the gun at Gatanji, his wife, and she was like, shoot it. Like, because she was just so numb and just so over everything. She's like, you know what? You'll be doing me a favor. Like, go ahead and shoot it. Because I watch the kids anyway, you feel me? Let me see what you gonna do. So then he pointed the gun elsewhere, and he shoots it. And then the dad and them came downstairs like, you okay? Like, don't bring guns around the house. Like, that image was so vivid to me, because it was just like impactful, like hella, like a lot of emotions tied to it, you know?
Yeah. I feel like they both knew that it was the end to everything. Yeah. Like, they knew, like, both of them, energy wise, like they knew it was the last time they were gonna be together. That's what that's what that scene told me.
Yeah. And then, believe it or not, they had sex again right after that. Because, like Bebe said, it's now pretty much coming to an end. We about 2 hours and 50 minutes in, going on a 3-hour mark. And after they had sex, he told her, you know, I may not ever see you again. So, just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he went to ride.
Oh, yeah.
So, pretty much after they had sex and he told her he may not see her again, this was pretty much the final battle. He suited up. They went to the dude's house, started firing guns. The dude had a brother who was this guy right here, and the brother was like, no, don't fight back, he wants you to fight back, because VJ came to kill this dude, and this dude is rolling with his brother. So VJ walked up in the house, and the dude was like, nah, don't do nothing, or whatever. So they found out a way to escape, and then VJ and them saw these girls in the house that they ran up in, and they were like, threatening them, and one of them was in labor.
Literally. That was crazy.
He shot the ground and was like, bro, I'm not playing, like, where is he, you know? And they snitched and said he's at the airport. So they ran to the airport, and go ahead, baby, chime in.
He caught up to the guy.
At the airport.
Mm-hmm. Which, just let you guys know, he is related to this dude. It's his cousin. The grandpa, like, way in the earlier in the movie, was telling him about him, you know, because they were the one who blew up that Rolls Royce car, because he was trying to figure that out, you know what I'm saying? And and then, like, this fighting scene.
Yeah, bro, no guns, no nothing. They just let them fight, bro.
Like, oh my gosh,
that was hard.
I didn't think it was ever gonna end. Yeah. Literally, one of their people on BJ's team or squad was like, they've been fighting for 2 hours because 2 other men pulled up because they were helping the girl that was in labor, you know? Yeah. And honestly, in the trailer, I thought VJ was the one that died. Yeah. It looked like it because the guy was smoking a cigarette
on his back.
On him. But then VJ started to get up and he tore that up.
For real, he ended up beating him, cutting his throat. And he told him, he was just like, if we stop right now, like, would you, like, stop trying to kill me?
Yeah,
would this stop?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good.
But he was just like, "You're my blood. You're my flesh and blood. Like, can we stop this madness? Can we stop this?" And the guy just zipped his pants. Y'all know what? I'm sure y'all know what that means.
Yeah, he said, "Suck my," and Vito was like, "Say less," and started slitting his throat. Right?
Oh my god, I'm not good. With, oh my god, no.
Final scenes, y'all. The movie is truly incredible, man. Make sure y'all go watch it if y'all haven't.
Yes.
But these are our last notes at the 3-hour mark. It says he is reenacting how his dad treated him when he was younger, and after finding out his dad had 3 to 6 months to live. So he came home after the war, and he's telling his dad, you know, they won and they ain't got nothing to worry about. But now his dad telling him, like, I ain't worried about none of that. Like, I don't care. Like, the doctor said I have 3 to 6 months to live, you know?
Yeah.
So he started, like, going in on his dad, like, you know, we should have spent more time together. You treated me like this. You treated me like that. And then, I don't know if you want to chime in before I say his dad dies and stuff like that.
Oh, but. Yeah. So I felt like in this scene, when they were playing, like, the father and the son, like,
man,
I felt like the dad really, he finally started feeling sorry after every single thing. He finally started feeling sorry. And, like, after they, you know, did that little role play or whatever.
Yeah.
And, I have something to say. Okay. The dad never realized that he was the reason the son turned into an animal.
Oh, man, to the ending. Yeah.
No,
this
for real, guys.
The whole time.
For real. This whole time.
Yeah. So pretty much, yeah. Now him and his dad is having moments, like Bebe said, like they're role playing. The son is being the dad is being the son, and you know, he's trying to give him perspective. Like, look, you got 3 to 6 months to live, but I need you to think about stuff like this, you know, because the dad started feeling bad, and he was just like, remember me however you want to remember me. Da, 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 da. So fast forward, the dad ends up dying. You know, it was very sad. He was crying hysterically. The whole place was sad. And then his wife ended up leaving him. She packed her bags and she was leaving to the U.S. And the little son ran out the car and hugged his dad.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
It was so sad. And that's how that.
He was like, Papa.
the song came on.
I feel like this was like a reenact of when he was little with his dad.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts, man.
When VJ was little with his dad.
When he left the school running.
Yeah. Because y'all remember when VJ's son told him that he was his hero, you know?
Right.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to let you talk about that one.
This is the very, very ending. I'm still a little confused about it, so please forgive me if I don't hit it on a nail. But you can correct me too if you pick up on something. Okay. But this is the very ending. So they got VJ's son running out the car and hugging him, and it's very sad. The wife is leaving after the dad died, and it's just madness for VJ. You know, he's sad. Yeah. So now it looks like it skips to another scene, and these guys are in a hotel in a high rise, and this dude kind of looked like VJ. And earlier in the movie, like Zoya, that girl, had told VJ, you know, there's this dude and he got plastic surgery to look like you, and I think they're either blood like brothers or cousins, based on the stuff that the grandparents was telling him earlier.
Yeah, like they're part of some type of like mafia or something like that. Yeah. And the grandpa was like, I had to leave them alone because I think they were getting like too dangerous, or they didn't want to stop a war or something along the lines of that.
Facts.
Yeah.
So now VJ is his own thing, but like I said, they jump to the scene and this dude that looks like VJ has some dudes tied up that looks like some dudes that used to roll with VJ, but they could be just random dudes. But he in there chopping them up and going crazy, and then I think he got Zoya. Zoya, he's realizing like you might be pregnant, and I hope the baby looks like me. Like he just said some slick stuff like if it looks like me, I'm gonna kill it. But if it don't, I'm gonna let it live, or some crazy stuff like that, like the opposite. Like, so he knew, like, he was like, it's either my baby or VJ's baby. You feel me?
Man, that's so crazy. Cause she had threw up when he was like cutting up the bodies, you know. But yeah, it looks like
she was like, I don't like blood, but it wasn't that because of that, you know, because he always doing stuff like that.
And I'm telling you, in that scene when him and Zoe were having sex, I was like, I know that he got her pregnant. I knew it.
VJ earlier?
Yeah, I literally knew it. He was so like in love and head over heels so fast.
Saying. You see, like,
but I'm telling you, I still feel like he knew that she was up to something.
Got you. I feel you, man. I feel No. I'm rocking with you, but that's because you can see that lets me know like I'm not tripping. You know.
Yeah,
like,
but I still feel like he did fall for her pretty fast.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, but I think there's gonna be a part 2, y'all.
Yeah, that ending made us feel like it says Animal Park or something. Like that.
Coming soon or something like that.
And then how the very end ended was how it started at the very beginning with the monkey story. And old VJ is just like, he just made the sound. Yeah, but yeah, y'all, man. Like as y'all can see, this movie was extremely exciting. We could keep talking about this forever, and I hope y'all felt like y'all watched the movie with us. You know, just all in all, they're just to summarize the story. It's a guy named VJ with his dad. His dad has one of the richest family in the country because his dad owns a very successful steel company. You know, VJ has a few sisters. They get bullied. The dad is not around. VJ looks out for his sisters, becomes very rebellious, ends up killing people, and his dad ends up getting shot. So he loves his dad so much that he wants to find out who shot his dad and why. He gets down to the bottom of it. And they end up in a war that hasn't ended because too many people has died. So, and then his dad ended up dying. Like, it's just crazy madness, you know?
And the thing is that his dad didn't even die from the war. It was
For real,
literally
man.
leukemia. Like, after everything.
It's a never ending cycle. And that's why the grandpas, like, they tap out and they become yogis and gurus, and they just be like, nah, bruh, because y'all ain't gonna never stop killing each other, you feel me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really the wise ones. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody, man, who told us to watch this movie. This is one of the greatest movies we've ever watched.
Literally.
So we appreciate that. We're gonna end up watching it again and again and again.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, make sure y'all go watch that. Go watch our reaction to the trailer and the teaser. Appreciate y'all so much, man. This channel has been growing. We love y'all so much, and we're extremely thankful for y'all. Let's get it, man.
Let's get it. Yeah, y'all.
Respect it.